G'day everyone and welcome back to episode 86, where today we'll be attempting to finish off the lift hill. This ended up being a very long video. This was a couple of days of building, as I've kind of struggled with just the sizing of this whole area. I initially thought, as I would have said in a previous video, that this part was going to be pretty straightforward with just the lift hill, but it was very hard just to find that balance of keeping the guests entertained as it goes up this lift hill, because obviously in the real life park this is mostly done in the dark, so you can constantly see where you're going, but there's little to no theming going up the lift hill. It's like a video screen and then a couple of panels and stuff like that. So I wanted to show pretty much the process I went through of trying to discover a nice balance between, obviously we can't get complete pitch blackness in Planet Coaster, so you've kind of got to play around a little bit and try to get it to look as nice as I could. So getting the right pitch of the roof pieces and the timber work and everything like that was really hard to get right. That's why I took a really long time to do that part. I was ahead on videos, but yeah, this has just put me behind now, so it's been very stressful. I thought I'd be able to just smash through this and get it done, but yeah, this lift hill's really pushed me to my creative limits, because it is hard to have the access area there on the side, so obviously where the stairs are, where guests can move up and down if there's a breakdown or whatever, and then also having just something going on in the room. You don't want to just have it as an empty space where it's just the same stuff going all the way up, but I feel like we've kind of had to at the end of it because it was really hard. So I've kept in pretty much my whole design process for this video. So this is about 5 or 6 days worth of building, mainly because it was getting very frustrating trying to find a balance of what I could do and what I couldn't do. The limits of the pieces here are, we're getting pretty desperate with timber pieces. It's just been hard going from that first hall, the first lift hill where we built together, and I felt like I set the bar really high with that, where I was like, okay, sweet, so we are building the Wild West Falls, but it's my own iteration. And then the first drop hill and building that whole part out, and then the timber yard, and then the train crash. And I felt like I've constantly just been raising the bar for myself. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but like just for myself, I feel like I've been really pushing just to create something unique and different, because just creating what's in the park, anyone can do that. But I feel like we have a unique opportunity to just do something different and creative, and yeah, just be weird. Oh, I should also say sorry for my voice. I am very sick at the moment, so dealing with that brain fog has been fun, trying to get through that and yeah, not just delete everything and get angry with it. So I was very annoyed with this part, mainly because it was just with myself, because I felt that I could have done such a better job with it. So you'll see me, that whole piece that we just spent maybe a day on, just deleting it, starting again, because it was very hard to get the right balance between the roof angle pieces, which are only set to a certain height, the ride lift hill, which is set to a completely different elevation than what I'm used to sort of doing in this building. So with this iteration, I had to do a step. So I had to find a way to hide what I was doing on the inside, as well as make it presentable for the outside. So yeah, it was a pretty big head case trying to decide what to do, and I feel like at the end of this, it's pretty much just left me stumped to building that top section now. Like I really feel like I don't want to overcomplicate that top section, if that makes sense. I want to kind of not dumb it down, but just make it more compact, because at the moment we have, I think it's 9 tile pieces up the top, so that's a big area up the top that we're going to have to try and secretly hide behind the mountain. So yeah, so as you can see there, that was me pretty much off screen playing around with it. So as you can see on the side, I finalized with just a pallet system on the side, as I thought what would be a really cool idea is, you seen me do the sheet metal inside, was having something that would let light through, which would create a very weird texture sort of thing for the ride itself. As you're going up the lift hill, you're getting little sunbeams coming through and little bits of light, and yeah, I think it works really well with what we did. And then I also thought of, if you remember just before the first drop, I put a little emergency exit section in on the other side of that. And I thought, well, that'd be pretty cool if it linked up to this, so that if there ever was a mass evacuation of the ride, they could bring people out this way as an extra way to get out. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what I did now. I think I'm just trying to hide that part of the mountain, because I think you could see it from the town section. That's pretty much what most of this is just trying to hide stuff now, trying to fix it all up. I think I put a minecart in here, if I'm trying to, yes. So I wanted just to not have this just as blank. Obviously you don't want guests, like if a team, what are they called? Team staff member, whatever they are. If they said follow the exits down, once you get to the rail, go down the thing, you wouldn't want them going and going walkabout around the side of anything. So you'd have to create a path for them to just follow without fail, that like they know, okay, I obviously can't get down the lift hill. See, oh sorry, just to change subject again. See how like big that area is. Like I've got to think of something to do with that, because that's a lot of area to fill, especially for theming wise. So yeah, it's we're in the tight end now of this ride, and it's really like starting to dawn on me that I think maybe we went a little bit crazy at the start to now the ending of the ride is just going to be boring, because this section you can't do much with at all. It's pretty much just a turntable up there and a mirror and just a fake mountain explosion thing. But I think that's what I struggle with most is you'll see me using little fireworks pieces here to create my own dynamite, because it annoyed me that we didn't have that piece in the park. So I think I'll play around with a little bit more. This is pretty much, as I said, we are on track for episode 100 to hopefully be finished with this part of the park. And then, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do after that, but that's my goal is episode 100 to be finished with this ride, just so I can give myself an incentive to finish it off as quick as I can. Any suggestions that you guys have for that top section as well? I do love when people reach out and comment stuff like that. Obviously I can't implement everything that people mention, but no, it is good. We have a nice little community here of people trying to finish off this ride. Sorry if my commentary's been a bit dull tonight, but thank you so much for watching. But most importantly, have a great day. Thanks, guys.